Let L sub x be a family of lines with equations given by r is equal to x and 2 over x plus t times x squared and negative 2, where x is greater than 0. Okay, write the equation of L1. That means you replace x with 1. So r should be 1, 2 plus t, 1 squared, and negative 2. Okay, a line L sub a crosses the y-axis at point P. Okay, so crossing the y-axis, that means x is 0 at that point, right? X is 0 at that point. show that P has coordinates 0, 4 over a. So how would I do that? Well, line L sub a. So I will try to squeeze that in over here with the purple. The line is going to be a and 2 over a plus t times a squared 2. So the x coordinate of that would be a plus a squared times t. And you know that this x is 0. I'm going to factor out a. Okay, so if you solve for this, a could be either 0 or a could be negative 1 over t. And we know that a cannot be 0 because all the x coordinates here are greater than 0. So that's not it. So a must be negative 1 over t. Okay, then how would I show that the y coordinate is 4 over a? Well, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to just solve this for t. T is equal to negative 1 over a. Right? Then the y coordinate of that is going to be 2 over a plus negative 2t, and I plug that in for t, plus negative 2 times negative 1 over a. That's going to be positive 2 over a, so it would be 4 over a. And therefore, the coordinate of p is 0, 4 over a. And of course, you won't get any points for writing this down because that's given, but this is where you earn all the points. The line L sub a crosses the x-axis at 2a, 0. Let d equals pq squared. Alright, so I'm just going to draw here. Here's some point in the x-axis 0, here's 0, 4 over a, and here is 2a, 0, and here's p, here's q, right? And then d is going to be pq squared, right? Show that d is equal to that. So you're going to use distance formula. We're going to use the distance formula to show. Alright, so pq squared is going to be 2a minus 0 squared plus 2a minus 0, and then 0 minus 4 over a squared. So it's going to be 2a squared, which is 4a squared, plus that square is going to be 16 over a squared. And that's how you show. D, there is a minimum value for D. Find the value of A that gives this value. Okay, so how would you find the minimum value of D? Okay, maybe in red. All right, so D is the distance between P and or PQ squared, and I want to minimize that distance. So what would I do? I want to find the D prime and set it equal to 0. So that's going to be 8a plus, this would be 16a negative 2, so it's going to be negative 32a to the negative 3. right? And you can get rid of this plus sign if you like. So I'm going to set it equal to 0. And solve. 8a, and then multiply both sides by a cubed and divide both sides by 8. You would get 4 is equal to a to the 4th. Then come over this side and say, okay, I'm going to take the 4th root of both. 4th root of 4 is a, and so a is plus or minus root 2, but a has to be positive, just like the x value has to be positive, so a is square root of 2.